I've started to later realize, since me getting older and stuff, that being an overthinker isn't always a bad thing at all. You know, we tend to think that at times being an overthinker and thinking about stuff too hardly, at times is, just you trying to sabotage yourself or just you just trying to get in the way of things. But honestly, you overthinking is just it's a key how would I say, it's just a key sign that you truly care of what you're doing, whether it's that you thinking about somebody, think about your future, your career. You're just very cautious and you're thinking of that hardly. And me coming back from college, being back in my hometown for a year, just working, at times I feel like it's almost like I feel stagnant or lost within my purpose. And I'm slowly having ideas and different ideas of just things I want to do within the future. And I feel like the next step for me, me going next fall, pursuing to go back to school for automotive engineering and things like that, maybe basketball too. But honestly, with basketball, it's a thing that I've kind of lost the love for. But at the same time, it's slowly coming back to me, but not fully, because I've been playing basketball, I've been hooping for a majority of my life, literally all my life. And it just gets to a point where you're tired of it, and everything comes with the basketball, the practices, the workouts, your individual workouts, the politics behind it and everything. Like, people don't understand, like, say you want to be professional, NBA, overseas, and I started to realize too, like the younger generation, like kids younger than me, I'm 20 by the way, but like kids younger than me, they don't really like love the game. Like they don't really have like a true passion for it. You know, they say they want to make it to the NBA. They say they want to provide for their family, their mom, their dad, so such. But the real thing is just being honest with just being honest with yourself. They don't just want to make the NBA. They like what the NBA provides for them. The money, the cars, chains, game jewelry, anything else. But if all that was stripped away, I promise you, a lot of people, a lot of kids, they wouldn't have the same, outlook and perspective on NBA like they did. Because, like I get it. Like I don't blame them in the slightest. They want to get paid. They want to make generational wealth for their family. But it just gets to a point where, if you want to do something in life and you want to make a career for yourself, you want to make sure that it's something that you genuinely enjoy, like to the fullest, and not just doing it just to do it. That's like a big thing, like a big model. Like, if you're doing something, make sure you put your whole effort into it and not just doing it just to do it. You want to have a crazy passion for it, almost want to be obsessed with it. And with basketball, I used to be obsessed with it, but now it's kind of like died down because, I don't want, I truly just don't want basketball to be my only identity. Like, I don't want to just be known for just playing basketball, being a basketball player. You know, I want people when they see me and they look at me and when they talk to me, I want them to say, oh, he's this, he's this, he's this, you know. I want to branch out into, you know, other avenues, different opportunities, different careers, different, you know, just a variety of things I can do in life that, you know, makes me happy, that I care about, that we care about. Because at this moment, it feels like, I don't know, I say a lot of things, but I feel like, I don't know, at the moment, I'm almost like self-sabotaging myself. Like, I'm saying all these things, I want to do it, I do it, but I'm so comfortable doing things that I'm used to doing that it almost, in a sense, blocks me from just doing it. And I really just need to just stop procrastinating and just do it. Just take action and just do it. 'Cause, you know, the moment I do it and the moment you just start doing it, everything else will just fall into place. And the ball would be rolling. The ball would start rolling. And sooner or later, you know, you'll see success without it. But it all starts with you just doing it and starting it. Once you start it and you get in a good, consistent habit of just doing it over and over and over and over and over again, then you'll find success. You know, you put in the work, you put in the hard work, dedication, and most importantly, being consistent with it, you'll see results. You'll definitely see results because it's only a matter of time where, you know, that one day you get that big opportunity and, you exceed and you do well and you perform, and then everything would just skyrocket. But it all starts with just doing it. You just got to do it. And just don't, it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks about it, because at the end of the day, you're the one that controls your future. You're the one that has to go through all the hardships and adversity throughout your whole journey. So you just be you. Just think outside the box without limitations. That's all I have to say.